Okay, I'm going to do a quick video here on how to install Kodi 17.3 and how to get the Aries Wizard build that you will need to get everything that you want. So what you want to do is go into your browser. We're going to search Kodi download. You want this one here, downloads Kodi from the Kodi TV site. And then we're going to scroll down here and we're going to choose our weapon. We want the Android guide and we want the ARM v7a 32-bit file. We're going to click on that. Now once we see that it's started to download, we're going to back out to our app installer. And here's our file. We're going to install it. Okay, now I'm going to add it to my shortcuts. And we're going to go inside. So we have Kodi 17.3 Krypton installed, which is the latest version of Kodi. This is what you want so that everything will run properly for you. If you went over top of a previous version, you will have your add-ons and stuff still inside, but this is a fresh install. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this over to look like Kodi 16 because I find that it's a lot easier to get around and people are just more familiar with how it works. So I'm going to change the skin to the Confluence. Do you want to keep it? Yes, I do. So now as you can see, I'm looking like Kodi 16. So just like Kodi 16, we're going to go into the file manager and we're going to add a source. So http://aries-repo.eu. I'm going to name it Aries. And okay. So we back out to here, go back into system, into our add-ons, click OK. Now install from zip file. We're gonna have to go over to settings and enable our unknown sources. So click on unknown sources. Yes, we want to do this. Now if you right click or back out, you'll go back to here. So go back into install from zip file. Now to Aries, and we want the repository Aries project. So we're going to click on that and we're going to wait until it says Aries Wizard installed right there. So now we go to install from repository. We want the Aries project, program add-ons, and Aries Wizard. So we're going to install it. Now I'm going to hold down my button, bring up this menu, go into information, and I'm going to open it. Now inside Aries, there's tons of stuff. There's many things you can do, many different builds and stuff. But what I'm going to show you is the Durex build. The Aries build for Kodi 17 is actually pretty decent. But I find with this Durex build, you get everything. You get your Covenant, your Exodus, Specto, and Elysium, as well as a pretty good setup for the kids as well. So once we're in here, we want to browse the builds. In here in the Aries builds is the one that I was talking about. If you go into there and do the Krypton 17 build, that one's pretty good. But like I said, the one that I like to use is this Durex. So we're going to go down to Durex, and 17.3 is what we want. So I'm going to click on there, and then I'm going to install it. Now, if you're going over top of a previous version of Kodi, and you have other sources in here and you want to keep them, You can click all of these boxes to blue, but with a fresh install, you don't need to. We can just proceed, and it's going to download and extract the files. This will take a couple minutes, so if you want to skip through this portion of the video and catch up later on, that's fine. As you can see, this takes a couple minutes here, but it is a lot quicker than trying to add the sources one at a time. Okay, we're just about done. Okay, so now it's going to extract the files. At the end of this, you're going to have to click a couple boxes, and it's actually going to shut Kodi down. And then you'll start it back up and you'll be good to go. Like I said, there is a lot of time in this video where it's downloading and extracting and you're not doing a lot of work. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to edit the video and cut this part out. So just feel free to skip past this stuff in the video. You're not missing anything. Okay, so we're all done extracting the files. So here we want to click no, We want to click no again. And yes, we do. It's going to close it and restart Kodi. So now we're going to go back into Kodi, and our build will all be there. The Durex build. It's pretty nice. It separates the stuff into categories very neatly for you. Okay, so this is the Durex build. Under the movies, you got your Exodus, Covenant, Elysium, Inspecto. Same as in the TV shows. Over here, underneath the kids, there's lots of kids apps. You got your G movies, your PG movies, as well as your G shows and your PG TV shows as well. Another thing I like to do is go into System and into File Manager. Here's another thing that'll help you as far as building up your cache and helping you not get kicked out of watching your movies. So it's the XML downloader, and this is the source for it. lbtechtips.com Krypton. Close the first one. We want to continue here. Sorry, these are windows that pop up the first time that you install the build. Here we're going to ignore, and then we'll be good. Okay, so for the source here, we're going to click OK. It's named Krypton. Now we're going to go into the system, down to add-ons. Install from the zip file again. And we want Krypton. And we want the Krypton repository. We'll wait for it to say that it's installed. There we go. Now we're going to install from repository, and we're going to scroll down to Krypton. This is a program add-on, and we want the XML downloader. We're going to install it. It's a pretty quick install. And we're going to hold our button down again, go into the information, and we're going to open it up. We want to increase the cache for Kodi 17. Now it's going to tell you for it to take effect, you just have to restart Kodi, which you can do at a later time, and that'll help build up your cache so that you're not getting kicked out of movies and TV shows as easily as you were before. And that's pretty much it. Now you're all set up and ready to go. For anybody who doesn't want adult content on their box because of kids, if you go over top of add-ons and go over top of the video add-ons in the ribbon below on this build, and we go inside, this is going to show you all the add-ons that are installed for the build. Now, from what I've noticed, if you go up, this Triple Exodus and XNNXS.com are the only ones I've noticed that are adult. So if you hold down, bring up your information again, and you can just uninstall them, and they'll be gone, and you won't have to worry about your kids being able to get inside. So that's it for the install and the Durex Aries build. Like I said, this should get you everything that you need, and feel free to share the video.